Welcome back to another edition of Yesterday in Sports. Let's take a look back at all the scores and stories over the past weekend. We start off with a look at everything college football, which was an award-filled weekend. Friday night, the annual award winners were announced. Let's go through the winners. Washington quarterback Michael Penix wins the Maxwell Award for the best player in the country. North Carolina State linebacker Peyton Wilson wins the Chuck Bednarik Award for the Defensive Player of the Year. Ohio State wide receiver Marvin Harrison wins the Blitnikoff Award, which is handed out to the best wide receiver. Iowa punter Troy Taylor wins the Ray Guy Award, which is given out to the best punter. LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels wins the Davey O'Brien Award, which goes out to the best quarterback. Texas defensive tackle T'Vondre Sweat wins the Outland Trophy, which is awarded to the best interior lineman. Air Force defensive back Trey Taylor wins the Jim Thorpe Award, which goes out to the best defensive back. Oklahoma State running back Ollie Gordon wins the Doak Walker Award, which is for the best running back in the country. And Washington head coach Kalen DeBoer wins the Coach of the Year. The prestigious award in all college football was also revealed Saturday evening. The Heisman Trophy Award was given out to LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels. He beat out Michael Penix by a good amount of first-place votes. So, the 2024 Heisman winner once again comes from LSU, and that is Jayden Daniels. We also had one game in action on Saturday, the 124th edition of the Army-Navy game. Once again, Army sinks second for the second consecutive year as they're able to hold off the midshipmen in the fourth quarter, beating them 17-11. The NBA had the finals for the first ever in-season tournament Saturday night. The Los Angeles Lakers took down the Indiana Pacers by a score of 123-109. Lakers forward Anthony Davis went off for 41 points and 20 rebounds. LeBron James, of course, won the inaugural tournament MVP award, and each Lakers player is going home with $500,000 in their pocket, which is a nice little chunk of change before Christmas. College basketball had itself a full slate of action over the weekend. We had a couple of top 25 teams face off when number 17 Tennessee wins at home over number 20 Illinois, and number 1 Arizona throttles number 23 Wisconsin. We also saw a handful of ranked teams get upset over the weekend. St. Mary's gets a much-needed win over number 13 Colorado State. Utah upsets number 14 BYU, and Washington defends their home court, taking down number 11 Gonzaga. Sunday, we saw two more upsets as well, when Colorado blows out number 15 Miami, and Memphis just squeaks out a win over number 21 Texas A&M. The NFL had a full slate of Sunday action. Let's run through the results real quick. In the early games, the Browns outlasted Jaguars 31-27. Buccaneers score late to beat the Falcons 29-25. Bengals put an end to the Colts' 5-game winning streak, winning 34-14. The Jets surprised everyone by blowing out the Texans 30-6. The Bears shut down the Lions' offense, winning 28-13. Saints beat the Panthers 28-6. And the Ravens walked it off in overtime over the Rams, winning 37-31. In the afternoon games, the Vikings win a stinker of a game over the Raiders 3-0. The Broncos stay in the playoff hunt by beating the Chargers 24-7. 49ers continue to roll as they beat the Seahawks 28-16. And the Buffalo Bills get themselves back in the playoff picture after winning a close one over the Chiefs in Arrowhead 20-17. We end the NFL weekend with a Sunday Night Football where the Cowboys take over first place at NFC East with a statement win over the Eagles, 33-13. Some big-time playoff implications there. With the games comes the season of injuries rolling on. We saw a few more big-time players coming up with injuries on Sunday. Texans lose another top receiver in Nico Collins as he went out early with a calf injury, and their star rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud left late with a head injury. Ravens stud safety Kyle Hamilton injured his knee. Justin Jefferson makes a triumphant return to the field, but goes out pretty early with a chest injury. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert misses the second half of the game with a hand injury. It's rumored that he has a dislocated thumb. And Raiders running back Josh Jacobs went out with a knee injury. More to come on those guys. Let's end with a couple of quick hitters. The Shohei Ohtani sweepstakes comes to a final end as the two-time AL MVP is staying home in LA. but not with the Angels. He signed a 10-year, $700 million deal to play for the Crosstown Dodgers. That's huge. The MLS crowned their champion Saturday as the Columbus Crew defeated LAFC to earn their third MLS Cup, winning by a score of 2-1. And lastly, not a ton of transfer news over the weekend, but one big name made his commitment as former Oklahoma quarterback Dylan Gabriel is committed to play for the Oregon Ducks in 2024. That's all the news and scores and stories from across the sporting world the past weekend. I'll see you next time.